그만두지마 내게 come in Come into me 숨길 수 없어 널 in my head 채워줘 빈자리를 in my head 긴장하지마 내게 come in
highly requested from as a 10th stan.
Right.
You know, they wanted you to see this. So this is a choreo they did for Billie Eilish song called Lovely.
Okay, I love this song.
And they did a remix. So this, I would like to get your some technical input as well, because it is very technical.
Right.
And what you like, what you dislike, whatever. You know, just and how you interpret it as well.
Yeah.
And you can watch it more than once because it's only 2 minutes long.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Cool.
Thought I found a way. Thought I found a way, yeah.
Hey.
But you never go away. So I guess I gotta stay now. Oh, I hope someday I'll make it. Oh, there even if it takes all night. Oh, years need a place to hide my life. If I never wanna feel alive outside, I can't find nothing. Isn't it lovely? Hard me to close my mind. I'm stuck.
Hey.
Turning your pieces, skin and bone.
Oh.
Right?
That is beautiful. I know it's just about to get into it, but that extension when it came in the bass of doom or whatever it was, and then that arm. Oh. Let's go. Wow, 10 doing contemporary. Well, I knew he was multi-talented, but like, come on, like, what can't he do?
It's crazy, right?
I mean, there's tiny little bits. I just wish they could just point their feet a little bit more. But
Yeah, both of them.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, look, there's a little bit what they do. They do like this jump, and it just, even that position now would have just been a little bit nicer if their feet were a little bit pointed.
Yeah, that's all the feet, isn't it?
Yeah. But then again, sometimes like some people have flat feet, some people have great arches. Like my arches aren't that amazing, but you know, I try. I do try. I get what. Yeah, exactly. There, that move. Let me try and get it. Pause it. There. Like, okay, 10. Who's the one in the back?
10's in the back.
Yeah, so his foot is right, but like that, yeah, that line is a little bit sickled. But I'm not gonna go too much into detail. Like I said, I'm not a ballerina.
No, we want the detail
but,
from your perspective. Absolutely.
But it would have been nicer, and I just think maybe it's just where the focus is. Like where 10's focuses is a lot nicer because the line is like continuing. Yes. From the toe all the way up.
Yeah.
Whereas I don't know. Winwin's like a little bit twisted, but it's still not bad. He's still beautiful. That was beautiful.
It's so beautiful. This choreo,
that,
yeah. It's never gets old. I could watch this a billion times.
Yeah. And I love the scenery as well. The whole tree. Oh, I've noticed it's like you got a full tree on one end and then half a tree. That might have a meaning.
Absolutely.
Let me know your meaning,
and the
guys.
fact that it's dark and white, kind of like belonging in one space. It's so interesting.
Yeah,
so
like, I mean,
beautiful.
I feel like you can interpret this in so many different ways. But like...
And they choreoed this. They choreoed it. They chose the outfits. They did everything.
Oh, really?
Them, yeah.
Wow. Yeah, there's so many different type of stories. I mean, unless people know what they were thinking of and what their intention was. But I feel like it's open to interpretation.
As is all art. Literally.
Yeah. I love this bit.
Thought I found a way. Thought I found a way.
That. Oh.
So I guess I gotta stay.
Oh, I love that. Move it. I love contact in contemporary. I just think like even when you do like improvisation, there's just so much you can do, or so much you can like. No, not so much. There's so much you can do, and you can go into so many places and shapes and positions when you're connecting with someone else. And sometimes I feel like someone else can take you into a position that you would never have thought of, but like no, not even like never have thought of, but like it's, I don't know how to explain it. It opens it up for more room for like something different out of the box, if that makes sense. So like sometimes like I don't know, you could you could be going somewhere and then they could like grab you and take you somewhere else, and you just and it's nice. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, it's very abstract.
I never thought of that.
It's very, it's like two brains. That was nice. You have to be strong to do that
with one arm.
I've tried it before. I've done it about like maybe once or twice properly, but I struggled. I remember in college as well. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Me trying to do it. It got to a point, where I tried to do that move so many times, and then it ended up being, I think it was like me, one other girl, and then two other girls on the other sides, and we all just ended up having to like just like roll through and roll up. Literally, everyone else around us did that move, and I was like, yeah, you know what? Good night.
It's funny that you mentioned that because Merv wants to do this choreo with you. Because Merv is he's only been learning it. He knows this.
I'll roll up and he can do that move. That'd be cute actually. Oh wow, I can imagine Merv doing something like this. Hey, no, that was beautiful. Winwin. That was nice. Oh, even that's like a nice
body
picture.
Lines are, because he's got Chinese classical training, which is a bit more similar to contemporary and ballet.
Yeah.
So the stuff that he like, even like exactly where you paused it, beautiful. Yeah,
you can tell, and I just appreciate it. Like, it's technique is it's very demanding when you're learning technique, and like even still to this day I would want to get myself to ballet classes and more contemporary classes, because the way those people work, like tears.
It's athleticism.
Yeah,
like, it is
like it's a lot
to hold and control and be aware of every muscle in your body whilst you're thinking about the shape and the power. Like it's everything.
So I really respect that, because like all respect them, because it's a lot. It is everything. Like I remember after ballet lessons, sometimes I'll be crying. I'll be like, I couldn't do it today. Like
it's not as your body just doesn't want to do it.
Yeah. That, like, just look at the way he just does that bit at the back.
And the arch in his back as well.
That. That turn.
It's when he jumps though, it's absolutely beautiful.
I love it when they do that. both of them.
And the lighting and everything is magic. This moment is actually pure magic.
That little chunk of choreo, I think it's like 4 counts. Beautiful, yeah. 2, 3, 4. No, it was that whole 8. It was that whole 8. Let's just take it back. That just looks so refreshing. Like, it just makes you want to do that.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it might be tiring, but I bet you, because contemporary just feels so nice to do sometimes, and like, it just looks like you just want to release. Yeah. Eee. Nice. Hey.
They actually performed this live. You want to
Did
see?
they? Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, they moved the trees. How did I not clock that?
I don't think we got to the end last time.
No,
But
we
yeah.
did. I think we did. Yeah, that was beautiful. Right, how do I see it live?
So actually, pause this for a sec. My friend who also reacts, she's done contemporary dance and modern dance, etc. She also watched this, and a couple of my favorite things she pointed out was, one, the clothing choices, because 10 is light, so he's a bit more free. He's got like a jumper that's a bit more loose,
Right.
And then Winwin is the darker grey,
Yeah.
and it's got like a turtleneck and it's
Yeah.
tucked in,
Yeah.
And I find those aspects so interesting. And she even mentioned that when Winwin does that pirouette, 10 is looking away, almost as if like when the light is not looking, the dark side can play a little bit, which is so interesting. And I found that so...
Yeah, so she like really went in depth with
there were so many moments that
interpretation
she kind of
it.
realised as well. But everyone but just like you interpreted, I just love getting different perspectives of that. And I thought you'd be interested to know that like, that's what someone else saw. And
wow, yeah, because I probably wouldn't have seen that.
Now I'm noticing it as well. Now I'm rewatching. I'm like, yeah, the clothing is so intentional. Like everything is so intentional.
Yeah, that's a different way to see it. Nice. Hey, that's nice. Their hands, their arms, just everything is just so magical.
I literally was thinking
it's so magical.
They're like, describe it.
And like even like the way they do it with their back and stuff like that, and just like I love it. I love it. I wish I could do more in this space. And I love the intent, like the tension, the intention.
Yeah.
Let me pause it. I love the character they're already bringing to it.
Like in there.
Yeah. Straight away. Yeah. Wow. Hey.
See, like here, the light
Yeah,
is
he's like not
away.
looking. Yeah. Yeah. But it's mad, like how you've mentioned that now, because also when you see it, it's like when he looks away, it's almost like he can't do it without him. Not the dancing. I meant as in the story.
Yes.
Like it looks like it's almost like when one is like on its own, it's like it can't. It has to.
The other.
It needs the other one to balance it out.
It's so true because 10 looks a little bit lost, isn't it? Like,
Yeah,
like
even like, but Winwin looks a bit defeated, and then 10, like you said, 10 looks a little bit lost, and then when they come together, it's like explosion.
That's
Because like if you look at it, like
oh yeah. There's like a longing.
Yeah, so like let's watch 10 for example, like just here. To be honest, there watching it, 10 looked like he had something, but it's like I don't know how to explain what it is in like clearly, but it looked like he was following something.
I know he does, because he's looking like he's got like a quest, and he just went, what's
yeah,
this? And
and he's like playing with it. But then now, if you look at Winwin, it's like two completely different stories. But I love it.
So true.
It's like I'm trying to get to grips with what's going on. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Do you know what I've just realised? Oh my gosh! I could be so wrong, but this is how I see it. Imagine, okay, guys, we're going in now. Imagine that this little ball or whatever that 10 has in his hand is Winwin.
Wait. What do
you know why I say that? Because because I tried to just watch Winwin on his own, which guys, I know you can rewind and like look at him because like there is two different stories going on. However, I've just noticed that the two stories look like one. It looks like 10 is manipulating this thing that he doesn't know, and this thing is being manipulated by 10.
It's Winwin.
Yeah.
Wait, let me see that.
So like when 10 is playing with something and then when he chucks it, it's almost when he chucks it, the thing's spinning and Winwin spins.
Wow! Wait, oh my god! Oh my god!
And also when he does like a little thing here and then he like moves it, and as he moves it, Winwin like moves. Like wait, just watch. They probably weren't thinking that at all. But
imagine that'd be.
Like it almost looks like the light is playing with the dark side for a minute. Just look.
Wait. Yeah, because actually they moved. I mean, obviously it's not just the count of the music. It looks like it looks like he's actually like a puppet. Almost.
Yeah. Why didn't I say that?
Oh my god!
Like a puppet.
Wait a minute. Yeah, like.
And they go up.
Yeah.
And then
also,
he moves.
Wait, pause. When Winwin goes up, he looks like he's like strangled up.
Yeah.
Which kind of looks like 10 is like pulling him up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh.
And that's probably why he's like looking away. Because it's like he's focusing on this ball thing, but this ball thing isn't looking at...
Winwin.
Yeah. Because he's like in this moment being like...
Oh my god.
Yeah. See that? And then it's like, oh, he's been let go now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, can we take it back one more time?
That is crazy. The beauty of dance, man.
Because it doesn't like Winwin's controlling 10 at the beginning, and then it kind of like...
Oh yeah, because he's actually above him too.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden it just changes. They both like did little... And then he's like, oh my gosh, he's let go.
Wow.
Hey. I love that bit.
And now the control's back, hence why that's...
Maybe.
It's pulling me back, like, you're not going nowhere. Oh my god.
But maybe it's just you can't separate yin and yang.
Yeah. Wow. The beauty of that.
And then it's like, welcome home.
Nah, see, that choreo is...
It was like a mixture. It was like going back and forth between like who was doing what. Like
who was dominant, yeah.
Yeah, but then it's like when they're together, like that whole yin and yang.
And they saw it, look at them when they dance together.
Yeah. That was beautiful. I'm not mad at their feet, guys. I'm not mad at their feet. Live was just like, I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I would have wanted to watch that. Those people screaming.
That would have been you.
Scream away. That would have been yes. Guys, thanks for having me, and that was beautiful. If you have any more contemporary things that you want me to see, please tell me, because I don't know. Educate me. I want to see them. But peace out. Have fun. Love.